Well, first of all, this is precisely why we cannot afford to have a one-size-fits-all, because it simply can't. Secondly, we've had from the very beginning of this green transition that we've been working at, the idea of having a just transition and therefore making funds available to communities that are disadvantaged to be able to keep up with the demands of the changes that are required. And of course, in many senses, these more remote communities or rural communities, for instance, are going to be impacted in a very different way. In an urban setting, if you have good public transport, people can quite easily live without a car. In a rural setting, that's far more difficult. And that's why we need to have an approach which factors in the realities on the ground and doesn't make demands that are unreasonable. And we've done this because we have factored into many of our strategies this approach whereby we need to be careful about what the actual needs are on the ground. Now, I think technology is also helping us here, because it's true that at the moment electric vehicles, for instance, are still beyond the reach of many people. But we see that prices are going down, that there are alternatives that are presenting themselves. Up to now, we haven't really had a second-hand car market for electric cars, but that's developing as well. So all of this will be going in that direction. I think we're still at a very early point in the curve, so it's understandable that there are concerns, and we need to make sure that the investments we make take into account the actual requirements.